Okay, good morning. I wanted to jump on here and just go over some things that we've been doing. Um, just been super busy. We finally got everything out of the house this past weekend. I worked on the yard a lot for hours Saturday, and that's finally coming together. So everything's out of the house. It just needs a good deep cleaning. Um, and there's still junk in the trash. So today, Wednesday, I have to meet the junk people to come look, give me an estimate, and just probably haul it off today if the estimate's good, which hopefully it is because I just want it gone. So they should be emptying the garage out. We have a storage unit that has a little bit of stuff in it that we couldn't, put in the camper right now until we get to Louisiana or whatever we're gonna put it. So the junk removal people are coming today, and then the cleaning people are coming today because they have to give an estimate on the job. They told me a basic price, but they have to look at it just to see how bad it is. But like, we need our oven cleaned out, we need our fridge cleaned, everything. So they're coming today, and then my realtor's coming today because she wants to see, like, she stages the houses, I guess, and she wants to see what all she needs for her house to have it staged and stuff. So after today, hopefully, we will not have anything left at the house, and then hopefully, the cleaning people can come within a week to clean it, and then we will. Oh, I say that. Then this coming weekend, we will finish the backyard. We have to put out a lot of mulch and stuff. Our dog, she just tore it up, like running back and forth like crazy, and so yeah, we have to put mulch. So that's gonna take a little bit, but I don't know. I think maybe it could be a one job thing, one day job if we get down and do it. Like I said, I worked last Saturday for like 3 hours straight, nonstop, picking the weeds up, and just it was horrible. I didn't realize how bad it was, but I mean, we hadn't been going back out there, really going out there and hanging out. It's been cold, so um, yeah, that's how things are going. We rearranged this back here some, and now I got 2 bags of stuff that needs to be put, like clothes I need to put away. But it's so hard trying to finish up that house and get stuff around here put away. It's like I'm so tired. I'm ready. Have not swam in a week, but I have been sticking to my running plans, so that's really good. That's what my main focus was, is to just to just focus on one discipline, I guess you could say, as far as like just focusing on my running right now, and then biking and swimming when I can. But last week I didn't swim, but this week is my daughter's last week of school. So last week we kind of played catch up in some stuff. So it was a busy week. I am excited. She will be out for summer after this Friday. So hopefully we could start going back to the pool and stuff like that more. So it's going. I definitely thought that we would have the house cleaned out by now, but nope. Took us a while, but also hadn't been. I wasn't trying to rush it. Uh, I didn't want to rush it. It's like I wanted to be able to take my time and do it, a lot on the weekends and just get a little bit done during the week that I can, because I definitely have long days and I'm not trying to just be wore out, So I'm already wore out enough and haven't been doing spending all my time on that. But like last night we got home at about like, what time did we get home? After 7. We got home like after 7, and then I emptied the black tank. And my husband wants to do 2 flushes, like fill it up twice after we empty it with water and then dump it. And that takes about 10 minutes each one. And the first time I let it go for at least 30 minutes. So say like 45 minutes to run it the first time. And then, 10 minutes each to fill it up, and then let it run all the way out again. So that was like close at 8:45 or so by the time I was done with that. And then I'm just tired, so it's like shower, and I was in bed before 9:30, and I still did not want to get up this morning. So there's that. But it's going good. I really love it here. I say I really love it here. I really love the camper. It is very, very windy where we're at. So that, I'm definitely over the wind at this point. But, it is what it is. We're not going to have to be here forever, at this campsite. So I do really like the people that run it and stuff. So, it's not a bad place to stay. It's just the wind. Like, if we didn't have the wind, it would be perfect. So, yep, there's that. And so we are working. I gotta do some more stuff to get our vehicles registered in Texas. So I gotta start on that. But like I said, my daughter, I'm tired. My daughter's school finishes up this week, and so I kind of let her not force her to do the work. It is at their own pace and stuff, but we pushed off a lot until the end. So we're getting that done though, so she has good enough grades and stuff to pass. So there's that. Yep, just wanted to give an update on how it was going. And say hi, Sasha. Hi, Sasha. I just start doing cat videos. So, yep, there's that. I do have a race on May 19th, and it's a very important day too. It's like, I was gonna kind of change it if stuff didn't work out, but now I can't work. So May 19th will be exactly 6 months to the day that I had no alcohol. And it's crazy because yesterday I was seeing my like yesterday, my heart rate was in the 130s, and or it was 130, so that's pretty low. Like 130 to 140, it's my zone 1. So to be like 130, and it was supposed to be an easy run, which it was, it did have some climbing, but it was pretty much an easy run, 7 miles, and it felt good. And it's like, I kind of shocked myself, like, oh my god, my heart rate's staying low. But I'm like, it's like I'm staying consistent with my running. So is it from that, or is it because I haven't drank in 6 months? So my body, my heart rate, excuse me, my resting heart rate is lower too than it had been. And so in 2020, let's go back. In 2020, I had when COVID hit, I started drinking again, and I had stopped because I wanted to fully commit to training. Like fully commit. And I think if I know if I give 100% and commit to my training, like I could be good. And so that's what I was doing, and that's whenever I was like hitting my PRs, and for me, I was fast, so I was like in the best shape of my life in 2019. Well, 2020 came when COVID hit, like I think it started at the beginning, but I think April, May is whenever it, we all got locked out and stuff. So like my race got canceled, yeah, Galveston had got canceled that year, my 70.3. And so I was like, okay, now I started drinking. Well, even though it's like, I wouldn't drink all the time. Just, I don't know, sometimes a couple nights a week, if it's like I had a bad day. But that's my thing. Sometimes it's like, oh, I had a bad day, I want to drink. And so that, keeps coming. And it's like, if I'm just not drinking, then I won't drink. But if I'm drinking, even if it's on the weekends or whatever, and I have a bad day and I'm like, oh, I want to drink, I'll drink. So I think even just once or twice a week, it like really affects my body. It may not other people's. I don't know. Maybe they could go party on the weekends and then still, put top performance down the next day or whatever. But my heart rate since 2020, like after COVID hit and stuff like that, when I started drinking again, it has been high. But I also cut back on my training. It's like I wasn't as consistent and stuff like that with it. So it's like, it's kind of like I did both at the same time. It's like I stopped training as hard as I was, and then I started drinking. Well, I mean, I would go months even though, like, without drinking. I'd go a month or two without drinking and be like, oh, I'm gonna focus on my racing, and I didn't really notice like a difference. And then finally I was like, I really have goals that I want to hit, and drinking's not getting me there, so even if it's like fun celebrating thing, and like I would still drink and train. I would get up in the morning and go run or ride my bike. Like, it wasn't really stopping me. The only thing was like my heart rate felt high, so I wasn't putting out I wasn't putting out as much as I could, because it's like I felt like my body was struggling, I guess you could say. So May 19th will be 6 months, 0 alcohol. And my body, like I said, yeah, my heart rate has been amazing me, because I'm like, oh, it's been, 160s and stuff, 170s. And now it's like down in the 130s. It wouldn't be 160 all the time, okay? But, now it's down. And so I'm like, I'm really loving that. So at the same time, it's like, is it because I stopped drinking for 6 months straight, or for almost 6 months straight, like 5.5? We got 10 more days till it's 6 months. So it's like, is it because of alcohol, or is it because I'm being consistent with my training again? Maybe it's both, but I don't know. I ain't gonna find out, because I got goals I want to hit before I, start relaxing and drinking and chilling or partying or whatever. I got goals, and that's not gonna get me there. So, and like I said, my overall resting heart rate, it's lower, and so that's good. It's like whenever it would be like high 50s or low 60s, and to me that's like high. And I told my doctor, I'm like, that's running high, my heart rate. So like low 50s, high 40s, and now it's like high 50s, low 60s. And yeah, it was sick. I want to say it stayed 60 for a while, and it was like I was still training, and then now I'm finally starting to see like the lower 50s consistently. So it's gonna be a big day. It's only a 5K. I say only a 5K. I should never say that, because it was hurt the worst. My 10K like almost killed me, and that was not a that was a 10K, not a marathon. I mean, I just did 16 miles last week. It's not the distance that is gonna kill somebody. When I say distance, once you get up to 100 milers, it don't matter how fast you're gonna go. That distance is gonna hurt. But the shorter races, I've been trying to put more, or I'm gonna start putting more work into. So it's like, you can't just say it's a 5K, because I plan on going out and like trying to just collapse at the end. That's what whenever I did my 10K, all I kept saying to myself was, I have all the oxygen in the world, and I'm strong as fuck. I have all the oxygen in the world, I'm strong as fuck. And it's like, I had a playlist that I had created just for that race, and it's like, I don't remember any song. That's all I remember in my head. It's like, I have all the oxygen in the world. Because I have, I get anxiety, and it's like, I can't breathe. But that, I did fine on that. And so I think, it gets in my head, and I'm like, oh, I can't breathe, or if I'm not doing good enough, like, oh, it's because I can't breathe. You know, whenever it's just like, oh, maybe I'm out of shape and I can't run 8-minute pace right now. So, that's where we're at. Shasha cat. This is my Shasha cat. And my daughter sleeps right above my head. We have to move her on up when she gets up. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Peace out. Peace out.